Hey there, it's Coach Cole here, and welcome to Monday Mentoring. Now, episode 253 of the Today's Leader podcast featured Robert Bo Brabo, and who was a former military leader who also led operational communication teams serving both President George Bush and Barack Obama in the White House. I know I'm still amazed that I get to talk with so many amazing leaders, but Bo was a fantastic conversation. If you haven't already, please check it out on the Today's Leader podcast at todaysleader.com.au. An absolutely amazing conversation. And as part of that conversation, what Bo talked about was the importance of the after action review. Now, these are really important, you'd imagine. I've never worked in a military environment. I've certainly never led teams at the White House. But I'd imagine that they are of critical importance in those areas, critical importance in military and the White House, the after action review. But it's also really important to any project that it is that you deliver in business or as a leader in the business in which you work. Now, I used to know them as a PIR, which was like a post-implementation review. But after action review has a much broader base for you to be able to implement in your leadership. Now, so what consists of an after-action review? And I guess there's so many questions. It's not just to beat yourself up about the areas in which you missed or some of the opportunities that you missed. Absolutely not. You ask yourself questions along the lines of what worked well. So what actually worked well during the implementation of whatever action it is that you're working towards? What didn't work well is also then a logical question to ask. So what worked well? What didn't work well? Did we get the right outcome? As in, did we get the outcome that we're aiming for? Was it a better outcome than what we were aiming for? Or did we not get the benchmark that we were aiming for? What did we learn? Really important. What did we learn about the process? What did we learn about our people? So what did we learn? What surprised us? Was there any surprises? Was there stuff that was not part of the plan that suddenly jumped up? So these are questions that you asked during a after action review. And what didn't we know that we now know? And often that is one of those questions that doesn't get asked, but what do we know now that we didn't know? So that's not an exhaustive list of questions that you ask, but it helps you pin what an after-action review can do for your leadership and or your business. So if you go through what worked well, what didn't work well. Did we get the outcome that we actually aimed for, or was it a better outcome, or was it a worse outcome? What did we learn from the process? What did we learn from our people? What surprised us? And then what do we know now that we didn't know then? So think about after action reviews as part of your leadership, as part of your business, and how can you improve your planning next time you're aiming to implement a new procedure, process, action, behavior, whatever that may be within your business. Think about what is my review process to make sure that I'm hitting the marks that I'm expecting from that the process or from the change. So, after action review, that's your Monday mentoring. Have yourself a great week. My name's Coach Curl. I will see you all again next week. Bye for now.